If I can't speak Thai, how can I talk to the local people? Some people get disheartened because they're not seeing the changes quite quickly. ใจเย็นๆ marathon นะไม่ใช่ sprint นะแล้วก็ได้นะ When I speak Thai, my personality completely changes. น่ารักกว่ายิ้มเยอะกว่า You should at least make time and effort to try and connect with the people here. What a waste if you come all the way to Thailand and just connect with expats or foreigners.
So Mike, how did you first start learning Thai?
Okay, so before I answer that question, I'll do it in Thai. So สวัสดีครับทุกคนชื่อ Mike นะครับ Mike รู้สึกพูดไม่ค่อยคล่องแล้วก็ไม่ค่อยชัดนะก็ฝึกทุกวันคุยกับแม่ค้าพ่อค้าตลอดครับ Mike อยู่ที่ไทยประมาณ3 ปีครึ่งนะครับมีเพื่อนไทยเยอะแล้วก็เพื่อนดันชัดด้วยครับ ดีใจอยู่ที่เมืองไทยครับ So I was just introducing myself in Thai. I think there will be subtitles here. Honestly speaking, I'm still not fluent, just to put a disclaimer here. Honestly, I still feel like a complete beginner, but I think it's the passion I have for the culture and the language. So this is how I started. How did I learn Thai? Oh, we can go way back though. When I first started learning Thai, it was all through immersion, and I'd always like to eat local street food, you know, like the khao man gai in the talat, you know, the sai ua for the sao bat, 20 baht. I think just slowly through immersion, I'd say at the time I could only know like a few phrases like, oh, I need how like khap, sawadee khap, khopun khap. But over time, I had to go to like a proper school to learn real Thai.
Did you plan to learn Thai or did it just happen?
Initially, it just happened. Because I was here on a vacation, I was like, I'll just pick up a few words, try and like make the locals smile. But over time, when I committed myself to living here, I was like, okay, I need to go to a language school. Because I always say this as an analogy. Imagine living in someone's country. For example, if you're from England or America and you can't speak English, you can probably get by, but it's really hard to get into someone's culture without learning someone's language. If I can't speak Thai, how can I talk to the local people? How can I sang khao? How can I bai dang jang wat? You know, connecting with people is one of the reasons what makes traveling and also living in somewhere new really important.
So what was your Thai level when you first arrived?
I knew nothing. But funnily enough, like my dad in England actually owned a Thai restaurant, but just being honest, I knew no Thai. I think I only knew sawadee ka. And I thought everyone says sawadee ka, but the longer I stay here, I was like, oh wait, sawadee ka is for women and sawadee kap is for men. But yeah, it was only when I got to Thailand when I started just picking it up. Yeah, but I think Mickey's hand is jeb ใช่ไหมบวชใช่ไหม Okay, นั่งที่ bench. Okay, we're gonna sit here and carry on the interview.
Do you remember the first Thai word or phrase that you learned?
Yeah, I think it was sao baht, which means 20 baht in Chiang Mai language. And of course, อร่อย Yeah, I was eating so much ผักกะเพราข้าวมันไก่ก๋วยเตี๋ยวลาบ The locals knew I was a foreigner. They would always say อร่อยไหมอร่อยไหม I said, okay. I know what อร่อย means, delicious.
Why do you think most foreigners struggle to learn Thai?
Honestly, I think it's such a hard language. Even now, I'm not fluent and I'm nowhere near fluent. It takes years of practice. I would say it's like a marathon, not a sprint. When you're learning Thai, you have to think of it as a lifetime mission, especially as a foreigner from like a Western background, because English is so different from Thai. It's so far apart. And I would say if you know like a European language like Italian or Spanish or English, it's so much harder because the tones is very different from a Western language to an Asian language. But I think the motivation for me is honestly trying to connect with the people here. I would find it, for me personally, so annoying to go around Thailand and like have to rely on my friends or partner. I think it's really awkward. So I always had the mission is be independent in Thailand. So if you put me in Isan, Phuket or Nakhon Si Thammarat, I can get by just fine because I have a grasp of basic Thai, right? And of course, having foreigner friends is really good here. Of course, I have a lot of friends from Denmark, England, all other nationalities. But I think if you're in the country, you should at least make time and effort to try and connect with the people here. Because I think what a waste if you come all the way to Thailand and just connect with expats or foreigners living here. Thailand has so much to offer. The language goes so deep into the culture too. It's a very emotional language. 100 ways of explaining things, right? Yeah. Like I made a mistake when I first coming here because growing up in England, everything is แบบจองมาก. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong for Thai people, but there's so many different ways of saying it to make it more softer, แบบใจเย็นๆน่ารักกว่า or if you want to be จองก็ได้ but learning the language and you can also learn the culture that comes alongside with it. When I speak Thai, my personality completely changes compared to when I speak English. And the same with Mandarin Chinese. ถ้าเวลาไม่พูดภาษาไทยนะผมรู้สึกแบบน่ารักกว่ารู้แบบยิ้มเยอะกว่ารู้แบบนิสัยมันเบากว่า but ถ้าเวลาไม่พูดภาษาอังกฤษนะ I feel like more like ผู้ใหญ่ older, if that makes sense, right? I don't know if you can.
Yeah, that's true.
Really?
เพราะว่าชอบพูดครับ พูดครับเยอะมาก
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not even trying to act like younger or more soft. It just comes with like, I think the culture of how Thai people speak. Back to the back to the question, I went on a bit of a tangent. I think they honestly struggle because of the commitment and also how difficult it is. With learning any language, it takes years of consistency. I remember when I first started learning Thai, I was taking lessons 3 times a week. And there were some weeks where I'm like, why aren't I progressing? Like, when is it time where I actually improve? But because I make so much content, I can see Mike a year back, how much my Thai has changed. And I think some people often get disheartened because they're not seeing the changes quite quickly. With language, you have to แบบใจเย็นๆ marathon นะไม่ใช่ sprint นะแล้วก็ได้นะ If there's any foreigners that are struggling with learning Thai and they want to get back to it, I completely understand, and 3.5 years in, I'm still learning every single day. I'm still having Thai lessons every day. My school in Chiang Mai, I've also made a book with them. All of the Thai language ability I've learned now was all through that book, and that was a big help. I'm still taking lessons with some of the teachers over there. Going to the street every day and trying to pick up local Thai phrases. Instead of thinking, okay, I need to learn Thai in 1 year and that's it, I think, okay, how much can I progress every week? How much can I progress every month? Over time, you can see like small results. Okay, we're gonna carry on walking. But I think another point which makes foreigners really struggle with learning Thai is also their environment. A lot of people in Bangkok and the big cities like Chiang Mai and Phuket, they can speak fluent English. I think a lot of Thai people, especially the younger generation, they speak very good English. And then when you're trying to speak broken Thai, you know, like it's just easier for like the Thai person just to reply back in English. But I'd say like try and put yourself in environments where you're speaking Thai more. If you do find it hard to find like local people, go on this app called italki. And I'm still using it on this day, and it's not sponsored, but it's something that really helped me like learn a lot of Thai. It's like a one-to-one like learning platform. We speak to like local Thai people and they only cost like 250 baht, like $5 or $6 for an hour. Honestly, my approach on italki is not to learn through like a traditional system, through a textbook, but rather just through like conversations. Like I've been mentioning every single time, I think just try and find something that works for you. Hey, maybe italki works perfectly for me, but you try it and it doesn't work for you, that's completely fine. I know some friends that go to a Sunday market every week just to talk to like the mekha pokha every single week, you know? And I think it makes it fun because if you're not used to a traditional classroom setting, you can go to a market, you can talk to the seller. Hey, อันนี้เท่าไหร่ครับ อ๋อ ราคาได้ไหม โอ้ อันนี้ดูอร่อยนะ You can just make these small talks, and I feel like when you try and speak to Thai people and make the effort to speak Thai, they're so happy to see a foreigner speaking their language. Even if you get it wrong, like me, like ไม่พูดไม่ถูกนะ เขาก็แบบภูมิใจฝรั่งแบบพยายามพูดภาษาไทยนะ Yeah, just going out there, be มั่นใจ know that Thai people are on your side. It shouldn't be like a stressful experience. It should be tailored to you, and it should make you happy, you know? Yeah.
How much do you think mindset matter when learning a language like Thai?
Yeah, I think that's a really good question. I wouldn't necessarily put it into mindset because you only do the things you love to do, right? If you really love going to the gym, you don't really need to like change your mindset. You're just doing it naturally, right? Like if you love to go like play basketball, you don't have to say, oh, I need to get in the right mindset. You just kind of do it, right? And I think it's the same with learning a language, learning Thai. You have to really like want it, you know? It has to be like coming from like within, I would say. Like have a big enough why for you to like kind of just do it like naturally. People often set too big of a goals where they kind of give up because the goal is too out of reach, you know, whereas if you have like small steps, this month I just want to learn 10 new words. It just makes it way more fun and way more exciting to learn a language rather than I need to learn this language like right now, you know. For me, it's just like, okay, how can I make this conversation more fun next time with this stranger, you know? And yeah, I always strive for that.
Do you think you need to live here in order to be fluent in Thai?
Honestly, if I wasn't in Thailand and I was still back in England, there's no way. I would say like 0% chance that I would be able to speak like this level of Thai. But I know some people that spoke like fluent Thai. Like I'm talking like chat mak. We can put like a clip here of Leo, right?
ยิ่งอยู่ไทยมาสักพักใหญ่แล้วก็แบบว่านิสัยผมก็แบบค่อยๆเปลี่ยนไปแล้วถ้ากลับอังกฤษผมก็เข้ากับคนที่นั่นไม่ได้แล้ว
This guy is like fully Falang, fully British, right? 100%. He's not got 1% of Asian in him. He learned all in his bedroom in the UK. I think he was using like Aza, Omni. I'm not sure about italki, but he was just speaking to like random Thai people online. Over time, he developed like a Thai accent. He's even like reading Harry Potter in Thai, and he just became like a Thai person all through like the internet, you know? Like I said, it depends on like which route and which preference you want to take in learning the language. Personally, for me, no, I have to be here. Honestly, I'm a bit of a yapper. Chop quick, I'm too con. This is what makes it fun for me, and I have to talk to like an auntie, you know? And for me, I get the most excitement from it. Yeah.
Moving on to method and strategy. What method did you use when you start learning Thai?
Okay, let's make this as chronological as possible. Initially, when I came, backpacker, 3-day layover, I was just talking to the street vendors in English and they'll reply back in Thai. So when I was a tourist, it was just through like listening. A lot of asking, you know, like, oh, what does this mean? Writing it down on my iPhone notes. I would put like the karaoke. I lie, I'll probably pin it like AROI equals delicious. If I was just going that route, it would take me a really long time. So I enrolled in a language school, a 1-year program, and I was like, okay, I'm going to commit 3 times a week to going to this language school and practicing just speaking and listening Thai. For me personally, I prefer one-to-one. I guess like with one-on-one attention, I really get like, you know, all the attention on me. So that was my way of learning. Sitting next to a teacher one-on-one and going through the We Learn Thai textbook, which is actually a product I launched about a year ago, association with We Learn Thai. Because I learned so much from that textbook, I wanted to give it to you guys watching. The price starts at like $29. We also have like a video program with the actual teachers that taught me everything about Thai language so far. But it's just a year of going to class 3 times a week and just being consistent with it. And I'd also supplement it with italki class 4 or 5 months. I can actually get by pretty well. Like สั่งข้าวได้นั่งวินมอไซค์ไม่มีปัญหา I can ไปทุกที่ไม่รู้สึกแบบเครียดไม่รู้สึกแบบอิสระมาก I think that was the initial goal when like I wanted to like live in Thailand. My next goal, like I want to achieve that level of like fluency. There's something quite funny in Thailand แบบถ้าเวลาไม่พูดภาษาไทยนะคนไทยรู้สึกแบบน่ารักถ้าพวกไม่เหมือนคนไทยแหละมีสำเนียงแบบต่างชาติรู้ฝรั่งเขาก็รู้สึกอ๋อไม่ต้องเปลี่ยนสำเนียงนะพูดแบบนี้ก็โอเคนะ I guess as like foreigners we get like a lot of grace from Thai people because we don't have to speak in a perfect accent. They enjoy that quirkiness that our accent has. I don't know if I could say the same like growing up in England. Say for example if you have like a Chinese or Indian accent, you kind of get like laughed at, you know. Like my mom would have like a Chinese accent, she speak like this. A lot of people would actually make fun of her, you know. And that's like actually quite like sad to say. If you compare it to like Thailand, like they like kind of find it cute. It's like a positive thing, but in the West it's like not. So I think as foreigners that is even more motivation to like learn Thai.
What didn't work for you when learning Thai?
I think being forced to learn, I don't like that. I don't want to be like, okay, you have to go to class at 9 a.m. every day. I don't think that would work for me. And it never worked for me like going to school too. Like I would hate to be forced into doing something, which is why I also say like be passionate about learning the language and also like group classes. It sounds really like weird, but I need a lot of like attention on me. If there's like 10 people in the class, I don't want to wait for it to be my turn. I want to be like immediately, okay, what is it that's wrong about this? And like, how do I fix it? Can be like a hack for you guys watching. Like if you want to learn Thai, honestly, go for like a private one-to-one class. And if you want like the group element aspect of it, go to like language meets. I know like Bangkok, Chiang Mai and Phuket have a lot of like language meets, and I think I could just put them up here so you can see which ones to go to. But most of them like they're free or they're like very minimal cost. I think you just have to buy like a bottle of water or beer, you know. That's a really nice view. I didn't know you can kayak here. Wow. We should do more videos here. Oh, they got fish too. Yeah, even like, guys, even like coming here with like a Thai friend or going on a date here. Just coming here, talking to your date, and you could be like, oh, what is this in Thai? Blah. What is this? What is this boat? Le. You know? Just find your own way of learning Thai. My voice is going from speaking too much. I get some water. Surnam gone now. Look at it, it's a beautiful day in Lumpini Park. Look at this. If you guys have never been to Lumpini Park, you're missing out. สวยมาก สวัสดีครับ สวยมากเลยวันนี้ Look at this. Blue skies, happy people. It's actually really nice. โอ้เอาน้ำเปล่าเย็นไหม12 บาท โอเคสวัสดีครับ2 ขวดครับ ครับ สแกนได้ใช่ไหมครับสดชื่นมากครับ
How do you speak Thai to locals without feeling shy?
That is a really good question, and I get that question all the time because a lot of my content is actually interacting with local people. And the reason I do that is I think like even before I was making like content or like even living in Thailand, I always talk to like random people. So a bit about myself is like before coming to Thailand, I was like a digital nomad for 5 years. One of the reasons I would love to travel because I'm genuinely curious about local life and like different cultures and stuff. I think for me, it just came like pretty naturally. Just like before, like sometimes when I would travel, I'd just like talk to the person, like a stranger. Like for example, like when I went to Yunnan in China, and I just spent the whole like 3 or 4 days in a tea house talking to this dude. I'm just genuinely like curious about a lot of things. Mike ชอบคุยกับคนอื่นมากๆนะ I think I'm a bit of a yapper, as you can see from this video. But I think Thai people make it very easy for you to talk to them. Like if I just strike up a conversation, it's so easy here. สวัสดีครับ 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 อ๋อสบายดีไหมครับ ครับ ผมไม่อยากฝึกภาษาไทยครับพูดโอเคไหม
โอเคจ้ะ
อ๋อ มาจากจังหวัดอะไรครับ
อันนี้อยู่นครปฐมจ้ะ
อ๋อ นครปฐมที่ภาคกลาง
อง
เหรอ
ค์พระ
อ๋อ แล้วอยู่กรุงเทพนานไหมครับ
อ๋อ30 ปีได้
30 ปีโอเคครับโอเคให้วันที่ดีนะครับเจอกันนะครับครับขอบคุณครับโอเค yeah see I think ส่วนใหญ่ที่นี่เป็นนักท่องเที่ยวเนาะ everyone wow it's a very good day อ๋อขอโทษครับสวัสดีครับวิวสวยมากเลยเนาะใช่วันนี้อากาศดีมากเลยครับใช่ไม่เป็นจีนครับแต่อยู่ไทย3 ปีแล้วครับครับใช่วันนี้อยากฝึกภาษาไทยนิดหน่อยครับใช่ดีมากครับ
我也想ฝึกภาษาจีน
อ๋อเหรออ๋อพูดภาษาจีนได้เหรอครับ
ไม่ได้
อ๋อไม่ได้为什么可以讲中文
中文啊
啊ทำไม
我的父亲我的爸爸妈妈是中国人
อ๋อเป็นไทจิ๋วเหรอไทจิ๋วอ๋อแล้ว
跟我小啊我小你知道吗
知道我也是华侨
啊
但是我在英国长大
哦
对对英国长大很好哦很漂亮สวยมากครับโอเคครับบ๊ายบายครับ yeah you see it's like easy get those reps in guys wow I think he'll be a good pet
So Mike, when was the first time a Thai person said your Thai was good?
See, I have a mixed feeling when Thai people compliment my Thai. They're like, Mike, พูดไทยเก่งมาก I know I said it was สวัสดีครับสบายดีไหม and they're like, wow เก่งมากทำไมพูดไทยเก่งจัง But you know what I think? I think when your Thai is so good that they don't compliment you, that's when it's really good. Because essentially they just think of you as a Thai person, right? When foreigners just say like, oh สวัสดีครับสบายดีไหม they're like, oh, so good. Hi, how are you? Hi, you okay? อ๋อเหรอครับไทยไหมโอเคครับมานี่ทำอะไรครับโอ้
มาเล่นกีฬา
อ๋อเล่นกีฬาเหรอโอ้โอเคครับ
ดีใจมากเลย
โอเคขอบคุณครับ ดีใจเห็นที่ไหน TikTok YouTube อ๋อโอเคครับน่ารักไม่เป็นฮ่องกงจีนครับใช่ครับแต่ส่วนใหญ่คนฮ่องกงก็พูดแบบก็จีนนั่นแหละ
น้องไม้น่ารักมากเลย
อ๋อเหรออ๋อเหรออ๋อไม่รู้สึกไม่ชัดแต่คุยได้เนาะเข้าใจได้ใช่ไหมครับโอเคถ้าฝรั่งอยากเรียนภาษาไทยมีอะไรแบบทิปรู้ทริคไหมครับ
คนไทยอ่ะคือจะเป็นคนที่ชอบการพูดจาคำลงท้ายผู้ชายก็ครับผู้หญิงก็ค่ะถ้าพูดอะไรเงี้ย
ไม่ได้
จะดูไม่ได้
ผู้ชายครับผู้หญิงค่ะโอเคให้วันที่ดีนะครับบ๊ายบายขอบคุณครับขอบคุณครับโอเค Okay, so what were we saying?
When was the first time a Thai person compliment?
Yeah, like I said, when you don't speak like fluent Thai, they always compliment you. But when the day you speak like perfect Thai, they just see you as Thai, you know? So I'm trying to get to that stage where this sounds really bad, but to not get complimented. I want to achieve that level of fluency, you know? Sometimes I'm asking, hey, to my Thai friend, can they tell I'm not Thai? They're like, yeah, of course. Your accent straight away. They know you're like a Falang, nah? I'm like, oh, damn. And then like every week I ask, but I feel like I always get the same answer. They're like, no, Sam yang Falang mak le.
Mate, do you feel nervous when you're speaking Thai?
No, I don't think so, because I think Thais are very non-judgmental when foreigners are speaking Thai. 3.5 years of living here, I've never heard someone say like, oh, Mike put ภาษาไทยไม่ดีเลย or ไม่ชัด. I've never heard that one time. I think we have to finish the clip here. Wow. Look at this. God, this is like this is like a postcard view right here. สวยมาก. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think we need to get a picture here. Yeah. ไม่มีมลพิษด้วยนะ Very clear นะ Okay. Shall we finish the last question, Mickey? Alright, hit me.
Do you feel more connected speaking Thai to a Thai person?
Do I feel more connected speaking Thai to a Thai person? I think, yeah, of course. Like I said with the analogy, imagine you can't speak the local language of whichever country you're from and like trying to get by in society. It like really doesn't make sense. And like I'm able to speak to the people that are providing me services every day, whether that's the Grab driver giving me food, the guy taking me from A to B, to making like local Thai friends, to my Muay Thai trainer, to like renting a condo, to even like conducting some sort of business here. I'm able to like conversate, and I think that also builds a lot of like rapport and connection with like local people. Builds like a lot of friendships, a lot of trust, a lot of connections that you won't necessarily have if you can't speak the local language. Of course, there's a lot of people in like Bangkok, Phuket, and the big cities that speak like amazing English. But if you go out to like the more rural areas, you know, Nong Khai, Sisaket, Buriram, parts of like Chiang Rai, you know, Nakhon Si Thammarat, like I guess like these provinces where like less tourists go to, you're more reliant on your Thai, and I think it's like a real blessing, you know. And yeah, I'm really fortunate that I have had like amazing teachers to help me get to this level of Thai. A lot of like friends. Wow, look at this. Oh my. Just to end the clip, if there's anything you can take away from this video, is that it's a marathon, not a sprint. It should be like celebrated to learn this language. It should be like a privilege to learn. You should be feeling like excitement, happy, like just seeing those small encounters that you've watched in this video, like of like people interacting with me with the Thai language. I think it just makes your life way more colorful. It broadens your perspective. It's good for your cognitive function. If you have a partner in Thailand, maybe one day if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you can impress their parents. Yeah, there's so much benefits to learning the language, you know. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. I'm still practicing Thai every day now. ผมตั้งใจฝึกทุกวันนะครับ. And yeah, if you also want to get started in Thai, I've made a book with my Thai school, We Learn Thai. Okay, I'm going to put the book down below. I think it's a really good way of learning the language, especially when you've had 0 to no experience. If you're on an advanced level, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you're just trying to get started, I think it's a perfect tool. Supplementing that with like italki, going on app, maybe talking to like random street vendors, like going to parks like Lumpini on a weekend. Yeah, just find your path, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. ขอบคุณมากครับทุกคน and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.